Alright, we are one puzzle away from crossing the bridge to the north. This bridge. 9 out of 10. Which ones did I do last time? It's always useful to remember in case it brings back memories of things I learnt, lessons I learnt, and I can make use of them. Nine-fingered guardian? I definitely did that recently. Moat, maybe? Then I realised there's a 2-bean up here, becoming inert, so let's walk on in. Presumably because it's a 2-bean, this will be okay. Oh yeah, I ended up doing that 2-bean as well. Very exciting. I just realised I can't use my wand out here. I don't think I ever tried. But I cannot. Could have been an interesting way to put a twist in the game. Like you use your wand outside of the level and it does something interesting. Okay. So we have cloud, we have thingy. Something about this is telling me I'm gonna have... Oh no, it's not possible. I was gonna say I'm gonna have a vine that's like pulling stuff off a recipe. But no, everything's going to be over here, I guess. Except, obviously, the recipes are going to be over there. What's with the shape of this? Why not just have a double wall all the way down? Like there's a double wall up there. So this needs to go down. While I'm over here. Becoming inert. So, I don't want something on there until I'm over there. So how can something end up on there? By a vine pulling beans across here, them getting shot down, and then spawned into a cloud. So why doesn't that immediately work? Let's just do that first. And I guess they've given me green and white beans, which do correspond to the creatures, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be using them that way around. So, oh right. I think I see something, which is that I want that one to be spawned with one, but then I want the next one to require more than one, so it takes a lot of time. Because like if you just grab that bean and it was shot out of your hand, like this. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough beans to do stuff that I want to do. Maybe I should have spawned you first. You get shot and spawn. And then the cloud gets eaten. I was thinking I could do something where I shoot this to spawn it. And then change the recipe. What happens if you exist and I do that and then I make the recipe not a valid recipe? That, yes, okay. So yeah, there's something important about the fact that I can like interact with stuff over there and change the recipes. Becoming inert, I can make a recipe inert. I can... Oh. In theory, spawn a cloud there as well. No, I can't because I've only got one bean. Right. Okay. How? I can't like mess with the recipes while I'm over here. I can only do it here and then I've got some amount of time to run. Although I can also be here and run. It's like the same distance to run from this space as from this space. Wait, why do I even want you to carry a bean over it? Why can't I just have a bean there? Yeah, that's like no different. Okay. So... So... Let's say a thing is going to spawn there. How do I delay that? I guess the other thing about using a vine to do it is that that is a delay in and of itself. I need to think about the fact that I can use whites for the vines if I need to. And if the cloud were there, obviously, because this is like a boring solution, so this is obviously not it. Like I'm just setting up 2 recipes and then expecting the puzzle to be solved. And yeah, it's done like immediately. And there's no separate, I was thinking at first that you would shoot the thing that would drop the bean and then the thing, but no, I don't know why I have that in my head of like dropping a bean as a thing. It's just not right. If I shoot a bean that's being grabbed by a vine, it turns into the creature, and that's the only thing that can happen. Even if the recipe's not valid, I'm pretty sure that's still... In fact, let's get back to the thing. So if I do this and this, I guess. But I can't make that recipe not valid and have you exist. Ow. I can't spawn you and then remove that from there, or put something on there, or anything like that. I don't have any way of getting more beans. I can't blow anything up or anything like that. So I make what I make, and that has to be it. But obviously this changing a recipe is going to do something important. I can use changing a recipe to delay the creation of a thing, right? So if you're like that and you're there, you're not currently going to do anything, except I'm going to get shot. Oh, but you could go on the other side and then I won't. Is there going to be something to do with the fact that you don't reshoot until something changes in front of you? Right. Because right now you're not going to change. What would make you reshoot? What if I shoot it? Well, that's obviously bad. And the cloud had no purpose. That makes you reshoot it, but then that happens. Changing the recipe does not make you reshoot it. Making this 2 bean recipe, is there anything interesting I could do with that? I don't think so. So I either have to have something that is like, I shoot something from here and that sets up some timer and I have time to get here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. Quite a lot. Or a timer I can do from here and then it's an extra like 5 steps on top of that. Or same over here, or maybe like 4 steps from this space. Or I'm not doing a timer. I have to be doing a timer. How would I ever... I can't do anything from over here. No. So that has to be a timer, right? What's this space about? I think this space is nothing, right? I should just ignore this. It has to be nothing. What trick am I missing? I can spawn stuff and then change the recipes. So spawning a cloud... If I spawn a cloud there, that's pretty bad. Because I can't walk down that corridor. So right now I can't spawn a cloud. then I can. But you're not a valid recipe. You can be a valid recipe, but then what do I do? I guess you grabbing it probably does make that fire again, but no, there's not enough time for it. Also, that would still be way too fast. I can't imagine a timer that could go longer than I'm setting. Just to explore other ideas, what happens if I swap these two things over? I'm using whites for vines now, because I could believe that the colours are a red herring, or a green and white herring. I'll make that joke in every game I ever play that has red herrings. Is there a way that, in fact, going back to what I had, no. I was going to say, is there a way that I could have, no, going back to actually the previous thing, sorry, changing my mind a lot. Clouds? No, clouds. And I might just spawn you. I've done it the wrong way around. No, that's the right way around, but I'm going to spawn you with green. Not yet, I guess. Oh, we can do that down here. Do it the other way around. And leave a green back here. And then I'm going to swap the recipes. Okay, hold on. Make you not valid. But then how am I going to... How am I going to get past? And also, how am I going to set everything else up? I was thinking of having a vine that is going to shoot a... that is going to grab a cloud, then grab that, and then somehow there's another cloud. No, not, yeah, another cloud to shoot this to spawn it. How many steps would that be at least? So I guess I'd have to put you here if I wanted to do it. 1, 2, 3, cloud is eaten. 4, 5, 6, you'd get spawned that same turn. I'm nowhere near there. Okay, if you were one space further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also not good. Unless I can somehow do it from down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How could this possibly work? Okay, the only thing that can hold this down is a vine. Clouds won't hold it down. So it has to be a vine. At some point, while I am at the very least here, a vine has to spawn on there. Okay, so therefore a cloud has to be in line with you, either horizontally or vertically. I can spawn that cloud using either a green bean or a white bean. And that has to be there. Okay, so that's the next thing I need to think about. So that the cloud has to be there, and I can't make it be there while I'm down here. And it's going to spawn that immediately. So how do I stop the cloud from spawning this? By it not being a recipe, but then I can't, if I adjust the recipe, well, first of all, it doesn't make the cloud redo what it's doing. Until it resees the thing, but I can't make that 9 turns. Okay. How else do I stop you from spawning that? Well, by that not being there, which is kind of what I've been messing with. You could grab that and pull it this way, then you shoot that, but still, that's not a long delay. How do I get a 9-step delay out of this, at least? The only thing that even takes a reasonable amount of time is vines grabbing stuff from a long distance. So this, but then I can't spawn that from here. Unless I put a cloud there as well. But I can't do 2 clouds unless I swap the beans over. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. If you had two of those to do before the thing spawns, that would also do it. Two of those to do before the thing spawns. Also, if that's a white bean. Wait, hold on. That was that? What was going on? No, you were just grabbing that. Okay. Doesn't make a difference for you to be a cloud, right? You could be a green. Nice. Put the white there. I guess the one thing that does make a long delay is like you picking up stuff from far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However, hold on. So back to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would spawn on that turn. I wouldn't be able to get through the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Except if there was another cloud here that spawned the first bean, and that first bean wasn't a vine, that would drop a thing at... Oh, yes, okay, we can delay the thing like that. I don't get how becoming inert is relevant. So you're going to grab green first, as we've determined. What if I make it so that green is now cloud? And white is the other thing. Fine. But then what's going to spawn them? Oh, I can't do that yet. But then when can I do it? You're going to start grabbing stuff immediately. I have to put something here to delay you, but then I don't have enough stuff at all. Or I put something here to be a cloud that I shoot in order to make you spawn, which I can do from here, that's like the best thing. So anything that from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 takes 6 turns would be good. But there's only there are 3 beans left, and 2 of them are on recipes right now. And then I can't spawn you. Except by you being you. But then that's not going to form a vine up here. Ah. What? We've got another 2-bean stumper. Becoming inert. That means like making something not useful anymore. Not functional. That could only mean like making a recipe, not like making a recipe no longer function. Like what else could not function? The vine or the cloud? The cloud could be blocked for a long time until the recipe changes, but the recipe changing doesn't make it unblocked, so no. I mean, there's the potential for tug of war type situations. Potential. And I guess ultimately, because I have 5 beans, 3 of one colour, 2 of another, I can at most spawn 3 things, right? Not true. I can spawn 4 things. In theory. Let's just demonstrate spawning 4 things and see if at least any insights. So there's 2 things. No, I can't do. I can only do 3 things, right? Because the next colour has to be white. I can't leave you behind to be spawned by the cloud. For a moment I thought I could do 4 things. Why did I think that? If I start off with this many beans, then to spawn these green beans and something, that has to be the recipe. Yeah, I can at most spawn 3 things. Right? Once those 2 things are spawned, I have a green bean left over and I cannot spawn that ever because I can't make green beans again. Yes. Same for the white, so therefore I can only spawn 3 things. How do I do this with 3 things? Where one of those things has to be the vine being spawned. Do I just block it with 2 beans? Or 1 bean, or what? Or I don't know. So if there's going to be 1 vine like that, that's pulling another green bean across, that means at most 1 more vine, or using that bean as a delay mechanism, or both. Or both. Can't do a tug of war. At least I don't think so. Ah. Yeah. Is this just me? Maybe it's just me, but this seems hard. That has to spawn. For that to spawn, when I'm over there, there has to be a green on here. Assuming I use green. if I don't use green for the vine, then what have I made the other vine out of? Potentially white. Because I can swap the recipes over. So like I could do this. No, what am I doing? This. And right now, you're not a recipe. Why do I even want to grab you? I guess because it's a delay mechanism. But if I spawn you... This is tough. If I spawn you, we have a problem. It doesn't make sense to ever move the white around, because like, if I've put the white down on a recipe, and I use it to spawn something, then I don't have a white left to spawn something else. So the white recipe is just going to be one thing. Yes? I don't think I'm combining the beans. Let's put two things on the recipe, it'd just be wasting stuff, right? Is it possible no clouds are involved at all? I don't think so. No, because then how could I ever spawn a thing on the Switch when I need it to? So white's not moving about, but green could be. So what if green was used for you, and white was used for you? And at the time I spawned that, I want it to be a vine. Which means I've got that. You grab green first. Then what's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there something I can do off the horizontal here? Off the vertical? Off the column? I can't have more than one cloud unless I use greens for the clouds. In which case it would be like this, so then you're going to be that. But then what are you going to do? Exactly. Exactly. And stuff over here can't interact with stuff over here. Nope. I can't have a vine take stuff off here. Well, this is confusing, isn't it? Would I have less trouble with a different puzzle? A thing needs to spawn on there. Like, let's keep going with that. A vine needs to spawn on here. The vine could be spawned from either a white bean or a green bean. If it's spawned from a white bean, then it has to be there already, because I cannot make another vine. That's not true, because I could have made a vine with a green first. Right? But then I need to put that somewhere where it's not going to get picked up. But then, how can that happen? Only by like having a cloud in the way. But the cloud's going to get picked up, so it doesn't really make a difference, does it? Oh, then that happens. So the cloud spawns both the things. So a cloud being in the way doesn't help. I guess a bean being in the way helps. And then that somehow has to spawn. So I spawn a cloud first and then somehow bring a thing back through, which I can't do. I can do this. I can do this and this, and then grab that, put it here, and spawn you. But this is what I tried first, right? Yeah, it spawns way too early. Can I delay this further somehow? Like, this is the best thing I've had so far, but it was also like the first thing I tried. It's pretty terrible. It's like closes within 1, 2, 3, 3 steps. I'm not even in the final corridor. I can't reach anything from here. Lots of clouds. What could lots of clouds do for me? Well, that's another option, is that a cloud is... No, I can't... I was going to say a cloud could be covering the beam, but no, you can't, because I wouldn't be able to spawn the cloud there. I can't destroy a vine after it's made. What other options do I have? In theory, this doesn't have to be held down permanently, but it will be, because, like, the only thing I can put on it is a vine. And vines stay where they are, so yes. Somehow a vine spawns there, but slowly. I don't have any good ways to delay it though. And like, it's gonna involve the recipe somehow, but what? Problem is, like, adjusting the recipes is just as far away from coming down here as this is. I can't spawn anything here. So, like, having a vine, like, here to grab this direction is not helpful. Except I could delay a vine for a long time by putting a bean there. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Is this really all it is? It's not just this, but this is the thing I was missing, is that I can do a very long delay by reaching across there. Okay. And you could grab a... Okay, I've got it. I've got it. No, I don't. I maybe have it. Give me a second. I want a cloud like here. In fact, I might just spawn that immediately. I think that's okay. Maybe not straight away. I can use the white as the delay. Yep. 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 Make you... I think I've got it. Oh no, but then that happens. Other way round. No, because I need the delay. Like, I want that cloud to spawn that. But then maybe I can just spawn the cloud on this row. Am I being silly? Go back to my old idea. This. Spawn the cloud here. You don't spawn anything. I delay you with this. There we go. That's it, right? No, that's not a very long delay because you grabbed that first. Okay. I mean, I could delay you less, I guess. No, I can't. Ah. This is obviously getting worse and worse. This is definitely what I have to do, though. This is a long path for a reason. Let's say it's this long. Oh. What if you were pulling along a cloud, but you can't be spawned, and nothing can spawn you unless I make another cloud out of a green? Is that feasible? Make a cloud out of a green. Change the cloud recipe to white. Then this is a green recipe. Like, it's not... This is going to spawn a cloud there. And I can't have set up... I mean, how many beans are left at that point? Just... There are 2. So in theory, if there were 2 beans there and there that were the same colour, you could be in this column, but you would spawn that. There's a problem at every turn. You can't be a cloud already. Oh, hold on, no. Yeah, I'm thinking that you spawn that into a cloud, then that cloud gets grabbed and spawns something that's on there, okay? There are 2 things left, but isn't my problem going to be that I need to spawn you? Therefore, one of the things has to be on a recipe. On the recipe that I need it to be on. Wait, okay, hold on. So I need, since I need this to be a vine, I'm going to spawn you, and that has to be the same recipe as that, and I'm going this way, so you have to stay being that recipe. I also need the other green to be on there. So then how can I do any of this? By already, yes, because I don't need you to be on there anymore. What? Okay, let's just put things where I need them to be and then figure out if I can make the creatures I need. You. Make this. Yes, this works, right? No, not you. You. Make this here. You grab that. Wait, what happens? Why is this not right? Oh, because that's not a valid recipe anymore. Of course. That's why that doesn't work. That's why I had to make the cloud out of the other colour. There's some arrangement of this that works. Like maybe you bring a green bean and we spawn a vine. But then that would be all of the green beans used. So I can't make a vine anymore. Yeah, that wouldn't work. I'm close to something. Swapping these over is a terrible idea because then I'm spawning a cloud there. I do still believe that, like, maybe this gets pulled across by a vine, but how? The other option is that you grab a cloud, but how do I... Okay, if you weren't a valid recipe right now... Ah, yes! Yes, okay. This is where the inertness comes in. So I make a cloud. Okay, this is feeling right because of that connection to the title. You're going to try and spawn that, but you can't. You're now inert. And it doesn't matter if I put the thing down here. Yes. Then I do this. And that. You get delayed by the... Come on. No. Need to grab that first. Not the cloud. The cloud's closer. And the cloud has to be on the same row as you, the same column as you, otherwise you'll never grab it. Ah. Wait, what if... Oh, hold on. What if I put this here and I can't put this... Oh, I can put this there because it won't shoot it. What's the thought here? What is the thought here? Wait, if I... Oh, that's instead of that one, right? And I did that. You're gonna grab that still. Like it really does not matter what I do here. It's gonna grab that, then that. What was my thought? I have no idea what my thought was. Okay, this vine is definitely doing this reach so that I can get the delay. It's the only way I can get that delay. Therefore, nothing else can be in the same column as you. So everything else has to be in these two columns. And somehow I have to set up a system where okay. Yes, use the arm to reveal the thing to the clouds. Right now, if I remove the green from here and make the cloud recipe just white and I do this, you will not be able to spawn that. This is it. Then green, white. The arm will block the thing and I can get through. Yes, okay. Holy moly. Coming to, like, just figuring out the arrangement of things in a small space like that can just be so complicated. Holy moly. However, look at this. We've crossed the bridge. And there's plenty of stuff to read. Congratulations, with this ritual, your time as an initiate comes to an end. Step onto the marker and be confirmed an acolyte of the tradition of the beans. From this point forward, if it is your will, you may return to your life outside the temple. Ah, okay. I'm free. So whoever finds this, if you're reading this, then our plan must have worked. As that pretentious and overwritten book over there will tell you, this altar thing will reopen the front door of the temple, which means you'll be free to go. Here's the thing though, when you entered the temple, all the doors inside closed, including the one leading to our new home. So the four of us will still be stuck, unless someone can solve the puzzles in the area just north of here. Okay, I see two, but they weren't closed when you sailed away? You entered the temple, all the doors inside closed. I thought they were already closed, which is why you're stuck. No? So the four of us will still be stuck unless someone else can solve the puzzles in the area just north of here. I see two options. You could head out now and find someone from a good bean studies department to come solve the puzzles. I start with the grad students. They're used to being asked to work for free. Or you could solve them yourself. That way you'd get to come and meet us. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. Either way, I hope you know how grateful we are for what you're about to do for us. Thanks, Michelle. I was not necessarily sure that there was going to be stuff to scroll down to. It could be clearer if there's like more text. Either way, I hope you know how grateful we are for what you're about to do for us. Thanks, Michelle. I don't quite get at why, yeah, the door's locking and everything, how that worked. I don't think it's a big deal. Greater challenges lie ahead for those acolytes who wish to remain. Be warned that they are not for the weak of mind or frail of heart, but the rewards in store are great as well. If you choose to press on, perform the island completion ritual on each of the islands of the temple. Wait. Greater challenges lie ahead for those acolytes who wish to remain. Be warned that they are not for the weak of mind or frail of heart, but the rewards in store are great as well. If you choose to press on, perform the island completion ritual, i.e. stand on the altars, on each of the islands of the temple. Only then may you take your place among the guardians of the temple. Are you saying I should do that before I press on? Like, is there an ordering thing here that I should do, or what? Let's do this. And the door opens. Is that an ending? Oh no, I need to ask. I need to ask about this because I don't want to miss out on stuff, or like, I want to make sure that I see everything. If there's like multiple endings, I would like to see those. Right, okay, and this is why I have to do the things, the altars, because it unlocks the bridges. Is that shown on the map? No, but right. This book is closed. This book is closed. When do they open? Maybe when I do these puzzles. I see, okay. And then maybe this will open. Indeed, as I expected. I've got 8 things to do here, only once I've completed all the other islands. Let me go quickly find out. I mean, presumably it'll let me come back. And it's not going to lock me out of... It's not going to lock me out of doing these puzzles. Therefore, surely I can get whatever other ending there is. Yes? Let's just go walk out the door and see what happens. Maybe. Actually, I've decided that I'm just going to do what feels most intuitive to me. Kind of part of the point of doing these playthroughs is to see how the game design and my experience of the game line up and what works, what doesn't work. And so getting like outside influence on what I do now would be, going against that. So my instinct is actually to leave the temple because naturally I would like to see all the different ways this could end. It's possible that like leaving the temple has 0 effect on my save file. I can just continue and it's like nothing happens, like I never left and I can continue. It's possible that leaving the temple somehow leaves a mark on my save file that changes what happens when I meet the people at the end. Like there's so many things that could happen. And part of the problem is that different games do different things, so it's hard to like know what to expect. Like an example where that is different is in Return of the Obra Dinn, where leaving early, and it's not even totally clear that you are leaving, but leaving early can affect. It doesn't affect your save, but it does make something happen that gives you information that you wouldn't otherwise have. Which I find a bit concerning. Hopefully that's not the case with this. That's another thing that can happen. It's like, it could be that it's not about, it doesn't change your save in any way, but it gives you information that you wouldn't have had if you had just continued anyway. That you'd like, maybe information you didn't want to have until you finished everything properly. I think that's unlikely to be the case here. I think there'll just be some kind of cutscene or something. And so because I want to see stuff, I think my instinct is to leave. Although, I guess, funnily enough, like, that's not my in-game instinct. My in-game instinct is to continue and rescue the people. In fact, like, I had kind of forgotten that I'm trapped anyway. When the door opened up, I was like, oh, I can leave. I was like, a bit like, Oh, I was stuck. uh, I thought my entire objective was to go and rescue the people, and so I had to get to the north of the thing, and that's where they would be. But no, apparently my objective was just to leave, and this whole time I've just been stuck, and the whole reason I've been doing puzzles is just to leave. I thought in my mind, I was exploring the temple for the sake of exploring it at the beginning, and then discovered that there are people trapped, and that became my goal. But no, apparently I had a goal the entire time, which was to leave out this door. So let's go find out what happens when I do so. And hope my save file is exactly the same as it is right now. Let's see. Okay, it just plays the credits. Minimal. There we go, there's the 4 people that made it. Additional game design by a few people. Website. Oh, I just noticed, I can't remember the username is pronounced. Pancella? Pancella? I can't remember what it was. But they designed some of the puzzles, it seems. Lots of sounds. Okay, so none of the sounds were... Or maybe some of the sounds were, but a lot of the sounds were from free sound. I mean, that's pretty cool, because like I did not notice that they didn't sound like stock sound. I thought they were made for the game, honestly. Thank you for making the game. Ah, there is a little cutscene. If you can call it a cutscene. 55 hours. Steam says 57 hours or something, so wonder where that comes from. I guess being on the menu? I don't think I've been on the menu that much. Being paused? The map? I don't know. When does the time pause in game? And we get to eat some rabbits, some carrots. Let's not eat the rabbit. And I wonder if that book is a Bean Studies book or something. Probably. Okay, and if I do this, I guess I'm standing at the door. Yes. And presumably everything's the same. Like, for all I know, there could be a boolean somewhere in the save file that says, "Oh no, they left the temple early. That makes them terrible, and we're going to punish them by making the ending sadder or something." What do I actually want to do next time? I guess go complete more islands. But then, is there a reason? What's going on there? Well, that wall drops down. I never noticed that. Does that happen in the other places? Like, I can understand why, because it makes the level more visible. I didn't recall noticing that anywhere else, but let's go to one of the, again, like a lower down one. Well, I guess they're all like upwards. No, yeah, it happens in all of them. How did I not notice that? Okay. Did that change, maybe? Has there been an update? No. I could definitely see all this. Yeah, that's always happened. Right. Interesting. Cool. Next time, we'll try and complete more islands, although now I've got the thing of like, is there a difference between... Oh, I have to at least complete the islands anyway to continue forwards. But is there a difference between going forwards without 100%ing and not 100%ing? We've got another, like... Does that affect what happens? I guess what I'll do is I'll complete all the islands. I'll go see the people, go rescue them, I guess. Unless they prefer to stay where they are. They have family and stuff though, so that would be kind of a tragic ending. And then I'll like aim to 100% it, I guess, is the plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I haven't completed that one. Wait, what? But I went to an altar. What was... Huh? What counts as... There's no other altar. Is there? Where would it be? This level's down here. Is this one only complete when you go even further ahead to the north? What did it say when I stood on the altar here? I don't remember. I think I just assumed it was probably saying island complete because it always does. So that did not count as completing an island despite it looking the same. Wait, did I not stand on it? No, I stood on it. It opened the temple door. Is there another... Can I see another altar up here? Maybe I have to do this? I mean, I guess I'll just assume I do. Unexpected though. Because that's definitely the same kind of altar as in all the other places. Alright, we'll do something next time. Probably somewhere else. I think I'll focus on completing the other islands before continuing forwards on this one. That's the plan. So, these 3. Which I'm pretty close to on... In fact, let's check that as well. So 1 away there. 3 away there. And I think I had trouble with all of these, didn't I? I think I may have done learning to fly. 5 away here. 2 I've never looked at. There's 2 being there as well. Long narrow roads. Okay. Plenty to do. Let's see what I feel like doing next time. See you then.